This is Deducter continuing the pit playthrough with the Scout. You can see my poly pile here at the entrance. I dropped quite a few items. That way I have some inventory space free so I can do additional stuff on floor 18 here. More Hyper Brain Crystals. Not too valuable. That's a bear. Let me pick up the logic circuits. What kind of bear? That's the question. Golden bear. Alright.
Sister, give me strength.
I'm going to cast fear on it. And it resisted. Wow. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to kill it with my best weapon now. I was really hoping the fear would work. But that's alright. Let me explore the northeast corner first. You can see the telekinetic fist is starting to do more damage. Again, its scale is based on telekinetic ability. Teleport trap. Don't want to activate that. Let's see. There's a Tesseract well here.
It's just flying.
Do I have anything to recharge? The motion sensor. And the Bordeaux. Ugh.
I'm a genius.
Oh, and of course the Squawker drone. Alright, perfect. That recharged everything. This may summon a mess of robots. That's alright. I can fight the robots here. I'm gonna get some more energy cells. Those I always think are the best to select. I have plenty of other type of ammunition anyway. More energy cells, and I passed 3 checks in a row, granting me massive collection of energy cells. That's just perfect. Let me pick up some items and try to deposit them in that Tesseract well. Alright, let me think. This is actually, there's no reason for me to record this sequence. It's not very interesting. So I will pause the video here. Alright, and I am back. I managed to activate the Tesseract well and put some items in there, and then I remembered way back on floor 16 there was a scanning analyzer which identifies items. So I took out 2 of my bio mods, identified one of them. This one is a Nano Edge, which is a positive one. The other one reduced damage by 10%, so that was no good, and I got rid of it. Let's see how many robots is in this room. 4. So, it's actually a pretty good choice to put the Nano Edge in a shotgun, like so. But I am going to actually wait just a little bit. I don't need my accelerator boots equipped for this. Hopefully I can get a different high penetration weapon of some sort, like a laser, a laser rifle. If I have that. Oh, I see manufacturing bay.
Yes, never miss.
Whoops. What am I doing? Unequip that. Alright, I have a plan. That manufacturing bay can heal, but from this angle, I might be able to... I have to kill that scavenger bot. Morrigi drone. This may not be such a good idea, after all. Alright. I'm going to attempt to booby trap it using manipulation from a distance. Well, I'm gonna have to kill the robots faster than they can spawn them. Hopefully. Damn, manipulation is recharging Maybe this is not such a good idea.
Just start flying.
A cryoid? Ugly, ugly. I'm gonna have to unequip my armor here. Didn't equip my shotgun. I don't necessarily want to destroy that door, so I'll focus fire here. And then I will wait for my code debuff to go away. Alright, I'm gonna go back and try the manipulation trick again. Let's hope it succeeds.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
And I managed to booby track the manufacturing bay. It immediately exploded because there were robots next to it. So this worked out very well for me. I don't really need to kill the Protean. What else is in this room? That's it. Kind of a crappy room. On the other hand, I have a good amount of ammunition. So, alright, let's get this on. Thankfully, the base pace is protecting me from any acid damage. I got hit a few times, but I don't necessarily need to reload immediately. I mean, reapply the base pace immediately. I'll wait for one more acid attack before I do so. Although that might actually be a bad idea, considering I can also make additional base pace with more fast strips. You know what? Better safe than sorry in roguelikes. Always remember the mantra, better safe than sorry in roguelikes. I was just playing a different game with a Marine on hard difficulty, and I had found all sorts of amazing weapons, an auto shotgun, a laser carbine. Okay, it can't hit the lab, that's good. All sorts of stuff. By floor 11, I thought I was in really good shape. And then I was at half HP. There were two of those mechano-wolves that appeared. One of them was a cyber wolf, which cast fear on me and paralyzed me. And the other one was a Jaeger, which did massive damage to me and killed me. So yeah, better safe than sorry. If I had my armor equipped, and perhaps more importantly, I wasn't at half health, I would have been fine. But that was not the case. Let's see, is there anything I need to make? Not really. I'll come back here later. These are gamma doors. They're pretty hard to lockpick. And then there are doors called Eta doors, which are super hard to lockpick. That's a mine wolf. You can't hear me that easily.
Nice try.
Let's see, that's throws fire bombs, but whatever the case is, better not fight those bombers in range like that. That would be pretty foolish. Ugh. They split up like this.
My strength is
That's
exhausted.
unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
I can't. Need more mana.
Alright.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
Exotic proteins. That's pretty useful.
And now, you're dead.
Been going through my supply of shotgun shells. Should probably unequip this item from the hotbar. I'm clicking it by mistake way too much. Alright. I haven't been using my targeting helm because in most of the battles so far I haven't needed it. But sooner or later I probably will need it. Look at that! A vibro blade! That's much better than a vibro knife. Except for one problem. I don't have any pointing blade. Nevertheless, that's easily remedied, since as the scout I have a ton of points, and I can afford to level up blades since I have so many skill points to spare. Melee, no. Traps, no. Don't really need that. I really need to save my points. I don't really need metabolic control since I have so much food. It's almost ridiculous. Eat some of this tainted meat. Disease, no problem. If it doesn't cure itself, I can cure it later. But resistance is still worthwhile, especially getting, boosting my psi armor. So yeah, plus more resistance heal. I believe both psi shield and psi armor last longer. Definitely worth putting a few more points into that. Invisibility is pretty good too. Although the final ability, Reflect, even though it's very powerful, it costs way too much psi to use regularly.
I've spent too much energy.
Let's see, what else is in here? That's it, just a protean.
I can't. Need more mana.
That's easy to deal with. That thing over there is
I've
a
spent
disintegration
too much
bait.
energy.
You can potentially
My
booby
strength is
trap it.
exhausted.
Booby trap, I should say.
It's just like flying.
And if you succeed, any enemy you lure next to it will automatically die. Oops. However, using that is extremely risky because there is a small chance that you will fail, and when you there is a pretty good chance you'll fail, but when you fail there is a small chance it will instantly kill you, even if you use manipulation to try to do it from a distance. So given that this thing has a chance of instantly killing you, it is pretty much never worth the risk except under one very specific circumstance, which is you have an item that prevents disintegration. And it's called a harmonic resonator, and string sinks is one of the components to making it. We'll probably show the recipe in here. Where is it? Harmonic resonator. It's an H. This is alphabetical. There we go. I need adaptive crystal, string sinks, and superconductors to make it, and that'll protect against disintegration. It's a very good item. You should make it as soon as you can because there's an enemy in the game called the von Neumann probe, which can do a disintegration attack.
I can't. Need more mana.
As good of a time as any to equip the vibro sword and just slash it once. I don't really expect to do too much with it just yet until I level up my blade. More rifle parts. I already have a ton of rifle parts.
I've spent too much energy. Sister, give me strength.
This is actually probably a good time to heal, even though I'm very close to leveling. Ugh. Okay, I fought enough Proteans. I think I reached my quota. I'm gonna run back up to the previous floor and rest. And while I'm at it, I should probably equip the accelerator boots now that I think about it. Teleport trap.
Okay, focus on my breathing.
Alright, good time to rest. pause the video. I am back. I'm going to go use the cooker over here to make a couple more items. Let's see, another energy drink. Some more hum gum. I can only make one more. It's alright. And why not? More base paste.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
And then it is onward back to level 18. There's something over there.
I'm ready.
Alright. Alright, it's the Protean. I have zero interest in fighting it. Alright, also time to unequip the accelerator boots.
The power.
Telekinetic fist is so awesome.
Yes, never miss.
Is there any reason to use this yet? I don't think so. I'll come back to the Tesseract well later. Here, there are some damaged.
Help me, sister. Give me strength.
Damaged cookers for me to repair. What I really need is better armor. If I can get a chitin, I can, with craft chitin plate armor with a good chance of success. Or alternatively, I can find some better armor in an armor chest. There's the Mind Wolf.
I'm ready.
Do I really need to reload that or switch to the Vibro Blade permanently? I don't know yet. I should eat some more food, so the hero saw switch. Not sure yet. I think maybe reloading isn't such a bad idea. Ooh, a mine trap that did damage to my inventory.
Following me.
That's annoying. As long as it didn't damage my best items like the accelerator boots, but it did. Damn. That's alright. Let me see how many enemies are here. There's one up there and a whole mess over here. That's probably one of those corrupt doctors. No? No, it's not. It's a pretty easy area to take care of.
Stop following me. No, please go away.
What is this? Immunojolt is really good if you're a Lear, since it provides high resistance to disease. Unfortunately, you have to pass a very difficult medical check to use it, so I'm not going to pick it up. Master Kit is an interesting item. You need pretty high medical skill to succeed, but when you do, it gives you both health and psi, making it a pretty valuable item. Another Tarka Field Surgery Kit is of course worthwhile to pick up. Just need to get rid of something. This chocolate isn't very useful anyway, so I'll get rid of that. There's pretty much no chance I can pick that lock. It's 1% Zeta lock door.
Following me.
That is a slave pin, I believe. They tend to contain more dangerous enemies, but not very much loot. So I'm not gonna bash my way in there.
It's just like flying.
Simply not worth it. Alright. Okie doke. I ran into one of those guys. That is a Morrigi Heavy Drone. And is busting down the Deducter, which is the toughest door in the game to break through for me. Morrigi Drone, Heavy Drones, fire a Mason rifle, which is the most damaging rifle in the game. As you can see, it is doing massive damage and broke through that Deducter door like it was nothing. So how am I gonna fight it? EMP grenade. I'll wait for it to come out. No, it's not quite it. There we go. And then we'll chuck an EMP grenade at its feet. Seem to still be alive. How about that? We can chuck a second grenade at it. It's actually not a bad idea. I do have level ups. But I don't want to throw this grenade at my feet since it'll damage items in my inventory unless I drop everything. It's starting to get kind of tedious to do that now. Or I can just shoot it. That's a pretty good choice. I'm gonna equip the Sparker drone for maximum effectiveness and then shoot it with the laser carbine. Excellent. X reflex microfurnace, quantum capacitors. I'm pretty sure I have some more shell casings. That's part of the ingredient to make arguably the best utility item in the game, the quantum scan helmet. It's also a very common drop though, so I don't necessarily. Ooh, armor lock. Come on. I hear robots. There we go. That seems to be everything in this room. Oh, Stomo. Don't need this equip. Good thing for base pace, huh? Free speed, don't want that. I can also fear it, potentially, if I level up, but I should be able to take care of it with the shotgun like this. Ugh. Good thing base pace protected me from the acid damage. This seemed as good of a time as any to level. Alright, computer. That went up a lot. I'm still gonna level rifle. I'm gonna also level up blade some. What else? Empathy, telekinesis. Lockpick. Put some more points in electronics, mechanical. I think that's good. 99%. Let's see, what do I get? Oh, Cheetah Exo Armor. That is awesome. That is absolutely amazing. This is arguably the best armor for a scout. It is a light armor. And as it says here, a Soulforce light armor tech assigned to scouting missions. It increases the speed and endurance of the wearer, but is difficult to use unless trained. As you can tell from the description, the class that has training in it is of course the Scout. Takes some time to equip, but is amazing because it gives you 3 move. In conjunction with the accelerator boots this and eventually energy drinks, it will basically allow me to kite anything in the game. I'm pretty sure the fastest enemies only have 4 moves, so now I can kite pretty much anything I want in the game, which is absolutely amazing. what else should I put points into? You know, I'm gonna save this. Pistol is also a decent choice. Wow. This is absolutely amazing. I have plenty of electronic parts, I don't need more. And now I have a ton more other ammunition. Flak jacket is still potentially worth keeping around for certain static fights, so I'm not going to toss it out just yet. Reno Goop is very useful. Psi regen item. I don't necessarily need this. And wow, I mean, I sort of would like to keep everything else. Don't necessarily need all of these melee weapons. Like the drawer knife, honestly, is pretty useless at this point. Might as well just use the vibro knife exclusively. So I also don't need that since it's such a common drop. Let me see. Shave rounds, rifle rounds, high explosive rounds, 2 pistol rounds. Hardly seems worth it. Alright, screw the pistol rounds. I should probably just keep my accelerator boots equipped permanently. This gives me an amazing 4 move, allowing me to sneak past almost all enemies, and if necessary, I can unequip it and fight. Just the Cheetah Exo armor equipped. Where is that? The other end of the teleport? I think it's all the way up there. That's kind of irritating. I can also destroy the door, but it's also pretty irritating. Alright.
I'm ready.
Absolutely amazing. Don't need more of those. Sure, why not? I'm feeling very good about my abilities today. Let me kill this Protean. Ooh, a Mad Bomber. It's probably good of a target as any to use a vibro knife on. That's not the teleporter. Oh, that's where the teleporter is. Yeah. But before I do that, might as well try to use the Tesseract well here. There are 2 on this level, so
I'm a genius.
I don't really plan on coming back to this particular location. And I succeed again. My inventory here is actually getting pretty full. Keep this, that in there. Put the master kit in there for now because it's useful more later on in the game, especially if I can find items that boost my medical skill. I think that's pretty much it. I'll keep the other items around. Sonic conjos. I'm just going to deposit a whole mess of them in here. Is there anything here that I don't need I can take out? Soon I will be able to get my assault weapon out, so that'll be good. Don't really need these darts. I mean, even if I find like a hand darter, I'm probably not going to use it since I have so many pistol ammunition. I think everything else is fine. I might actually want to take out breaching charges now. Now is when I start to run into the difficult doors to bust down, so it has its uses. I will actually take out a disease extract and one of my scent glands to make that grenade. Pheromone bait. Excellent. Alright, now it's back down here to pick up some more stuff. Not the electronic parts, don't need that. I can also toss the darts. Oops. Then it's time to make that pheromone bait. What else? Yeah, that'll be all. Absolutely amazing run as the scout so far. Let's see, it's a biopod.
Concentrate.
This place has a ton of food. Awesome. I can actually make some dried fruit here. I have the 3 ingredients for that. That's interesting. Hoff nuts is also pretty good and worth picking up. Maybe there is something I can eat. Not really. I have a brain crystal, that's not super critical. Okay, it's back to the cooker. Dried fruit. Supposedly, this item boosts immune system. If I hadn't eaten that Melosian chocolate, I can combine this with that to make whatchamacallit, trail mix. So this is not an item that I necessarily need to eat immediately, but can be useful, especially later. Not that I'm gonna have food problems, because I move so quickly anyway. Don't need this equipped. These enemies are starting to become a little tougher. Very good. Nano Reconstructors, another amazing item. I'm gonna save these pretty much exclusively for my Cheetah Exo armor, since what it does is it can repair any item, and it's 90% efficient, which is the second best possible efficiency. The highest efficiency repair is the Living Steel patch, which is only usable on medium or heavy armor, and it is 100% efficient, but it's so restrictive in terms of what you can use it on. Now Reconstructor is just the best all-round repair item. Alright. I'm moving backwards to gain more accuracy in my laser carbine from a distance. Better fear it.
Now I'm in your head.
And I'm gonna use the blade again, just so I'll be able to level it up in between battles. Oh, Moldy Bread, at this point I don't need this item anymore. I have so much food. Plus the Cheetah Exo armor gives much higher much higher armor than the Flakjack is 70 as opposed to 40. That will very significantly reduce the amount of damage I'm taking. Wow, the luck just continues. This is what happens in the game once you get your foraging up high, like the AA2. You just start finding all sorts of ridiculously good items. Coding Avatar, perhaps one of the single best items in the game. You can equip it. It has no charges, no durability, and as the description says, this AI personality is dedicated to doing large and complex clothing tasks. Basically, it gives a crazy massive boost to your computer. This, in conjunction with the digital assistant, will allow me to do any sort of computer task. There's no reason for me to level up computers at this point. Because of this, I am actually going to start putting points into Decipher. Why am I doing that, even if I have all the messages in the game? The reason is because there are a number of items that still check Decipher skill. Like, for instance, the Tesseract Wells. And I would like to be able to access them more or less at will. Plus, there's the Augmentation Bay, if you can use them correctly. Later on, there are creation stations, which are basically crafting stations that also check Decipher skill to use. So there are still good reasons to do so. I definitely want both of these items. They're both potentially useful. So I think now that I've cleared out this level, I'm going to use another Tesseract Well, but yeah, this is a good point to pause the video anyway. So thank you for watching.